And hello to all friends, Potato is with you. And today, I continue to survive on the Ramba server with the Crete mod. But before you start watching, be sure to subscribe to me and click on the bell so as not to miss new videos. But we're getting started. And where do you think I am? I'm in some kind of hole because I've chilled before the start of shooting. My subscribers threw me into some kind of pit and wrote, if you're reading this, what kind of griefer have you been? It seems that all the resources are there, they are in place. By the way, look at what a cool throw Jetpack has made for himself. It's orange now, but I prefer to call it gold. Look how cool it shimmers. And now, we have to get out of here somehow. Look, I'm somewhere in my opinion near the street, and now you're just going to be blown away by what's there. I'll show you the map now. That's what we have set up here now. On the right, by the way, I didn't see what it was. In short, just tin. And now consider that the city is fully open, and you will be able to write applications here. See who. So now I will find this aristocracy here in the second column, and also write the Axol, that is the Axolotl. Here it is shorter in the first column, the fourth if you count from above. Write to them, they will look at your buildings on this server, and if they are good, then they will give you good, and I will add you to this territory. But you can also write to me, and even if you don't know how to build, or you don't build it very well, or in this style, as everything is built in this city, you don't know how to build, then if that's what you can ask for, let's say Axol. He is just our main builder here, and I think he will build you a house. So, now let's finally get out of here. Open I broke some torch and, oh wow. Here look where I was stuffed into some kind of wing. Here in my opinion, there was a torch somewhere. Let's bring it back here, probably I'll give it to you somehow strangely. Well, in short, okay, now it's unfortunately night, but
detonate the bomb.
Open all.
We have mined.
Our Lord is awake. Yes, I woke up, and I'm shooting a video, only I have something here. Some Menushka got out. Now I'll set it up shorter.
This got out of the lava, right?
Yes, I got out of the lava. So in short, I don't remember showing you or not, but here we made such a very cool golden door. It's just unrealistically beautiful. There are hatches here, a huge door, really royal. Then there was such a throne made of potatoes. There are also potatoes in bulk, and there is such a seat here. Here I'm going to sit down like this, and this is how it will look like from the outside. It's a little dark in the evenings, but in principle it will also work. Then, here, I have a marble floor like this, very expensive rich ceilings. Here I have unfinished here so far, well, by the way, outside.
You're in the wind the way. Everyone, let's go out, let's go out, let's go out, let's go out, let's go out.
Well, in general.
Enter. Hidden technical work.
Yes, it's very funny here.
Come on.
There is a guard right there. Well, in short, almost everything is ready on the outside, but inside, work will soon be carried out here. And I think that later I will also make you such a chaos tour or a resident with a tour, in short, whatever you want to call it. I'll show you in general everything that will be inside here. I hope it will be interesting here. Here is the first wing, such beautiful pillars, such windows. I kind of showed you worse, and so on. There is nothing in the other wing here either, but here we have stairs like this. Here we go down, and there is not a basement, but probably the ground floor, let's say. Here, in general, there is such an elevator very steep, and there I'm going to show you what it is. But first here he would like to demonstrate. There is such a small warehouse here, also an emergency exit. And by the way, you can also come here. There are no doors here, because we have a cool experience formulator there from below. There are 4 spawners, and it works pretty cool. But I'm going to show it to you now, and before that, let's check here again if I haven't missed anything. No, it seems to be everything. Yes, everything is empty here. So, now let's go to our elevator, and press this button. And look how we quickly descend. And here is the generator that we built in the previous part, but we still decided to build it here. But there is such a problem here. It's just that some of these trees don't grow. There's just not enough space here. So I do not know what to do here. Somehow they are only growing on the side here. Well, in short, maybe we'll do something later. Maybe they just grow oak here, and then it will be fine. Well, in general, it is absolutely the same infinite source of energy. Here, we have such crushing wheels powered. There is such a collector. There is a dispenser, or whatever it is called, this press. That's even a mixer with a fan. So, there is some kind of chest here, and there is one earth in it. But in general, let's go further. And here is one of the most interesting places probably in this house. Here, look what is so charming. And here is the formulator of experience. I can go into this chest, and there is a shotgun here. However, you can't take anything, because here I have another private. Otherwise, you just imagine what could be. It's just that I could add some left-wing person to this general private, and I would be completely here for just Griffily. They would demolish all of this. In short, this is very undesirable, so I decided to play it safe, and here we have 2 privates. This is Aristocrates. And also Potato. This Potato is a common one. By the way, look what a huge territory is here. In general, you can come here and just farm, let's say, experience. Because loot will immediately leave here, and you will definitely be able to pick up the experience here. So well, let's fly out of here, and then go back up. We go up to the first floor. Look how beautiful it is again. It's just unrealistically cool. Here, estimate the interior. There will be all sorts. And then, there's this cool potato throne. Look at the potato crates here. So, it seems like it's already morning there, but it's already getting lighter there. So now I'll show you what's outside. Let's go out through the main entrance. Close our golden, cool door. And look here I have in the first place. So who is this guy? Yes, hello. If you want, you can say hello to subscribers. Well, write to the chat at least. Hello to all subscribers and wrote to you. By the way, one of our residents is Mr. Flex. Yes, Flex is his name. But in general, look what I have here. There is such a steep staircase that diverges in two directions. And here it's like a podium or something. I don't know what to call it, but in general, here, I think that I will be welcomed with you and perhaps say goodbye. Here's what the residence looks like from the side of the courtyard, so to speak. First of all, I have a fountain here. There is a beautiful basalt path here. Then look here which plants are cool. All these windows really look very nice. This is the roof. Everything is very worked out. There are such trees here. There may still be some benches there. By the way, there is also a resident on the other side. The residence farm is so small. Then look, I even have such a big beautiful peak here. It really looks very beautiful. And this is what CF1 looks like from the outside. Really very beautiful. There is also such a fence. See the golden one. Then let's walk along the path here. Let's see what is here. By the way, some kind of farm is being built there. I think I heard some talk there about a farm. Then it's not very beautiful here, and the land, but I think it will be fixed soon. So let's kill him so he doesn't get in the way.
These are our future slaves.
These are our future slaves. I thought we were just going to trade with them. They're going to be like, you know, the kind of merchants we have.
Over here in the hat, will be used on the farm.
Well, in general, look here they are multiplying here. There's wow, even like this hat is very beautiful. Then we have something growing here, potatoes.
The assassins dream of a massacre.
By the way, look, there are potatoes here. That's right.
Everything is thought out.
By the way, is there a way to change something like the earth doesn't look very nice here?
But we will remove it, of course.
Oh well.
We'll get the residents out of there.
Where do you want to take me?
I don't know, but to build a general store in the center.
Oh, you wanted to be there somewhere, didn't you? I heard.
Well, yes, there will be a farm zone. There will be a shopping zone.
So, well, in general, let's go further. There are also such beautiful paths, trees of all kinds, and it seems that there is even nothing else there, but let's also take a look. Here we have already come to the backyard. So by the way the residence looks from the back, it's also very beautiful. You just agree. There he is, the back entrance or exit, as you want to call it. And now we are already moving to the right side of this entire residence. By the way, the fence doesn't seem to be very close here. I was just thinking it all over. And by the way, what about another thoughtfulness I would like to show you? I'm going to turn on the Chunks display now, and look carefully. Here, as you know, we have a private chat on Chunks. That is, I specifically made it so that the fence here was right here so clearly at the end of the chunk, so that there was already a general private here, and then you could build anything you want. And so it is done in general throughout this territory. And by the way, also about your territories. We are carefully looking at how they will be located here. I also include showing chunks, and here I want to make sure that they are clearly chunked. That is, look here, we have a quarter of this entire region. Then here's another quarter, and it's right located clearly on the chunks. Let's do this, so that there is, so to speak, an order or something. By the way, we have a territory here. The territory of the Nerb Sea is 550. The humble servant of the great Cardiff Anna probably. And there must have been some kind of explosion here, but I think that the road will be completed soon. By the way, there is also someone's territory there, let's say. So, and here is the territory of Mr. Flax just the same. Here, as I understand it, he already wants to build something for himself. Yes, by the way, let's agree like this. You will build houses here, of about the same style as residences, and like everything else in this city in general. Well, that was, in general, beautiful. Look, here he is, our Mr. Flank. Here, they are building right clearly like this, with the help of these blocks, this material. This is our Gabrov brick. Probably Gabrovy dam. Well, in general, here is such a material, and do it in about the same style. Not necessarily exactly, but preferably right in the same. So let's see what's here. Here, by the way, we have practically not called people yet. Here you can see even on the map there are no buildings here. Who here has 1, 2, 3, 4, and also 5 probably. Well, maybe even in small things. Therefore, yes, consider that in this video, I officially declare that the city is open. So, here we are already at the back of our residence, on the back side. Oh, what is it there? Wait a minute. Is this a house? What is it? What is it? I don't understand. This is some kind of crazy house. A joke in general. This is what I'm flying. I'm flying to inspect the territory, and here is your house. So in short, okay, here, such a house is spinning toothlessly. And let's move on. Thrasher's Boral is located here. Just remember I showed you in one of the videos. We don't seem to have a Thrasher network right now. Yes, it seems not online. Well, in short, he made such a cool drill here, and he's drilling everything here. But I think he's going to move her out of here soon because, well, it doesn't fit into the concept of this city at all. And so, just to show off and show you it's cool. So, then we go to the left side of this whole city, and there is some kind of observatory, or what is it? This is fur. And this is a farm. Yes, exactly. Look, here is where I understand potatoes, of course potatoes. And here, a very beautiful dome is being built. Yes, it looks very cool. I like it. And what do we have here? Is this some kind of pool? What is it? Is this a pool of some kind? The lake? What is it? This is not a swimming pool. Here we make rich soil to further grow potatoes and the like. Oh, cool. The type of rich soil grows different vegetable crops much faster. Oh, listen, this is cool, very thoughtful. We will just have potatoes growing by leaps and bounds here. Yes, look right here, the soil is so rich.
She was automatically overcooked.
Should I help?
Well, probably.
Let's do it a little later, not on video, because well, it's just going to be boring.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
On the trough, there will probably be such a spinning car assembly here, and it was simply fed into the stove.
No, you can use the fans.
Oh yeah, right. On the fans. There are even some effects apparently from this rich soil.
It's potatoes, nothing more.
So, well, in short, here we have people engaged in a very important business, growing potatoes, and let's go further. This is probably the first building that appeared here in addition to this entire residence. Very beautiful. Just look again, very beautiful. And in short, we have it here. This is the region of our axolotl, in my opinion. Yes, axolotl. Look, the territory of the most devoted assistant of the potato axol. He is our main builder. Here, look at his cows being raised. Here comes the path, and here is his house. By the way, also about the rules of this city. It will be necessary to write them sometime, but as you understand, first of all it is impossible to grief her. This is generally just an iron rule. If something happens, then maybe we will do some kind of trial, but it's better not to bring it to this. And maybe even you will just be thrown out of private, so let's not grief her anything, and we will live amicably. After all, that's exactly the point of this whole city. Let's go to visit as a solo. I think he doesn't mind, and see what's here. So, he also has a very beautiful place here, because he was probably the main builder of my entire residence. There are all sorts of chests, stoves, look how cool. Here, by the way, is a portal to hell. Here we have nothing. I understand that there is also nothing further. But in general, it's just a pretty beautiful building from the outside. I think that something can be done here too, because look at how much space there is. Wow, I'm going up and up. Yes, as I understand it, but this is not even the top. I still thought it was the top. Come on. And this is probably everything, for sure. Here, we have some kind of dome, rounded off, and here we have a finale. Yes, it's like a dome of some kind, look, and also such a huge pin-up. And is there a flashlight on top of that? So in short, we go back down. Here is such a building here. I will show you again, and there will be roads here. So far, she's here with him to continue, because there's nowhere to go. After all, we need residents, and the whole road will be built in relation to them. And it also seems that I didn't show you, there is a private one here. Now it's very hard to see. Let's take a torch in my hand, and here is where we have the territory of Debelliu. Now his name is aristocracy. Here it is. It's like he's in charge here. Well, in general it will help.
And now a couple of people will come. Will you add a private?
Oh well, tell them to Nikki.
Genesi and Rs.
Did I add Genesi already? I kind of threw him a request already, and now I'll add Rs then. So well, look right now people are already coming here, and let's find Rs. So come on the dog. Here, everything is fine. We have sent a request, and we will check it again. Hey Genesis or whatever his name is there. Yes, we sent him a request. Everything was fine then. Well, in general, we returned to this territory. Here we have an aristocracy living at all. It's not aristocratic. But you will agree, there is practically nothing here at all, except for some chests. And by the way, they have some books. Look at this. Come on. There's another sign and it says here. Oh, it's very hard to see. Oh, look what a scary spider is here. I attacked. I thought some new mob or something. Here, by the way, some kind of update has recently been released, and some mods have been added. There's also a menu changed. So the assembly is developing. Here we have it written. If someone takes the spawner, and Ramba checks the server logs. Yes, by the way, if suddenly someone is going to make something, then we can use the Ramba to find out who it was. So we will punish all bad people. Well, so far, probably, everything that I wanted to show you in this city. By the way, there is still in our village. I kind of even got a little bit. But by the way, look how I privatized that I haven't studied the territory even here yet. I don't even know what's in there. But in general, I think that this territory is enough for us. If not, then I'll get a little more, and then there will definitely be enough for everyone. So well, let's go back to our residence then, and maybe we can do something from the Creta there. Because I would like to probably have shafts there, so that everything can be powered everywhere. After all, I would probably like to do the same here from above. Oh look, what is it here? What is it?
What's going on?
What's going on here? I don't understand. Is this a house or? And this is a boat, right? Is this your yacht?
This is Toothless Yacht.
Yes, that's right. Listen, don't accidentally break this thing, the trolley, otherwise everything will be very bad. What's going on here without me is simple. So, let's disband on the ground floor. And by the way, we have hell there. Let me show you something now. There is a small track like this. So I move to hell, here we have the upper bedrock, and let me open the map for you now, and show you approximately how to get here. Here, memorize the coordinates 438, 120, 150. There is such a semi-private road here, there is no floor, and in general, it leads, by the way, a little dark here. Very strange, but it leads directly to the spawn itself in short. Here he is an Arab with the fact that this is just the same spavan, and there is an entrance somewhere here, but in general you can find it. Here, there is also a path through the ordinary world, but honestly I don't remember where it is. Somewhere in my residence, I think, there is an entrance to it.
The aristocrat and I are doing business, and you are doing garbage here.
So, there was an entrance somewhere here. Honestly, I don't remember where, whether here well. Oh, there's some kind of hole here, and in my opinion there isn't. No, oh, in my opinion there is nothing here. And if we look like this, no, oh, we don't show anything here either. In short, it was such a way, very fast. There was water and ice as well, it seems. And in short, it was possible to move very quickly through the ordinary world before spawn in such blacked out shoes. By the way, there is such a chest near the main entrance. Applications are written here, and also who we have trusted here is Axol, Toothless, Aristocracy, Mr. Flag, Thrasher, Potato, and also Nerm with 550. Yes, I'm sorry if I'm reading them wrong. Well, in short, that's it. This is how I understand the residents in this city probably, or in this private. Oh, something. By the way, it's good that creepers don't blow up anything here either. And look what's in this chest. Here we have applications. Here we have submitted an application for this hackin. Or something like that they read, sorry wrong. Then, Burl code is also being considered. Here is such a Captain Raiden. And also, oh, something about some kind of varnish. This is our megavid. These are 3 people, whose privates will be considered for compliance with this city. In other words, it is important that you are at least a little developed, and also more or less built a house. Oh, they're sofas. How did you install them here like that? Chilly right, resting near the fountain. And here are the nicknames that are written. Are these people who live in this city, or who are in private this aristocracy?
The ones in town.
Yes, and then somehow too much. Don't you want to join us in the city?
True, I'm more likely to have a shop here. It's just that I have my main house there. Carry too much. Although most likely he carried it in his hands simply.
And well, I just would like to see you. It would be cool.
I have a case idea here to make a shop with these, with slot machines.
But you can, or you can like make a game zone like this, put the machines there. And why does the aristocrat not want to accept? Who should I take you, or an assassin?
The aristocrats have some strange problems.
Not well, if there's anything to talk about, I'm kind of the main one here.
In appearance, the aristocrat very much does not like to lead.
Listen, Toothless, I have a shorter person here, who writes some kind of K. Kirill or something like that. In general, he threw his sword at my depot, and kept asking me to write the whole video to Vilsku, so that I would take his sword from the depot, and give it to him. Can you go there quickly? I'm just too lazy. I'm recording a video here. Thank you very much.
Sir, aren't you busy?
No, oh, I think I've already shown everything.
We just have a dilemma here. The people are divided into 2 parts.
Yeah, so what?
Half, well, look, there's a foundation here. It consists of deep shale. Half against half for here.
Yeah.
Do you want to make columns like this? You're half counting already.
It looks better with this slate somehow. Well, yes, more so, naturally. Here, it seems to me it's better to do with slate. Yes, especially since this is version 117, like everything is there.
Fashionable. Well, it's all settled then.
There are purely gabbers sitting in the cell. Then I think there should be some kind of foundation here instead of earth. That's it. Yes, by the way, you can. Are the bases black already? Yeah, it will be possible.
More. There will be more steps and maybe some paths.
Well, yes, I think that the steps these will be located here, and then do something along the steps too. You see how domes are not built here. In general, the dome is the same as you build it for survival. It's very difficult.
And I am this. There is a special website. I just look and build according to my own.
And that's how it is. It's just so complicated type. It's a circle.
Yes, this is the 3rd time we are rebuilding.
And by the way, look at what you have online now, 23 people, and in principle, always keeps it that way. Therefore, if you want to come in, then expect that about 20 seats will be available. By the way, let's see what is there. I haven't been there yet in my opinion, but in this annex or something, some kind of peak, what should I call it? I haven't had any stairs there yet. Here, you can see there are no stairs here, and it's probably just for beauty or something. I think that it will be possible to do here later, maybe some kind of elevator. Oh, look at the statue, by the way, how beautiful. By the way, I have one person there, I don't remember the nickname, but he asked me to make a statue of Shrek. By the way, look, you can give a hoe here. Someone gave it to him here. It looks cool. Here you can build a Shrek status like this somewhere, let's say somewhere in the center, right near the entrance, for example over there. I think it will be very epic. So, here we also have nothing, as I understand it. Yes, there is only some basis for, as I understand it, this peak. Yes, look at it right as it is worked out, everything comes out here like this and ends there already. Well, what an interesting height here from above, is F3. And here we have 155th height. Yes, I can already imagine just if you build a lot of houses in the same style here, connect all this with roads, build all sorts of fountains and parks there. It will all look very cool from the outside, especially from above. I really think that this city will already be very cool. You may remember when I was still surviving on Slime Fan, I also had a city, but there we did the same as over there on the left. There are a lot of privates here. It's really incredibly inconvenient, because if suddenly someone just finishes playing, we can't take anything down. And here we can already change everything, finish something, let's say we spend the road everywhere, and generally do everything very beautifully.
We have 2 new residents here.
Oh, have you come yet?
Yes, that's the first one.
Oh, hi, I remember you. That's it? Well, in short, congratulations. You now live in our city. Build houses for yourself here. If something happens, call someone to build a house for you. Here I saw what Hagen this very beautifully builds. Yes, I remember you even got a video there. So I think you won't have any problems. Yes, it's a little far, but this is specifically so that no one comes here and does not privatize nearby. In short, you can now click on the map and see about what kind of private we have a big common here. So I understand that you have already been added here, right? And in general, there seem to be a lot of territories here now. If you align something there somewhere, then they will show you the way.
There will be a territory of shops. There will be a desire to build it here again.
Well, or in the back somewhere there too. It is possible. There is also a lot of territory there.
Well, yes.
Or on the sides. There are even villages on the left. You can also arrange something there. Here, but the main thing is not to griefer, because here we have a private one in common. There are no taxes yet, and there is no need to pay anything. But then maybe we do something and that's it. By the way, I have already seen a potato farm being built there. If that's what you want, take it there. I have people glowing with shaders like that, who are using these runes for themselves or what. Yes, they did. They're really glowing.
Yes.
About literally darkness, and there is such a silhouette of a man. We need to make an army shorter, which will shoot with a potato cannon. You know, we're going to have about 10 people.
Me. Put the dog down.
Oh, and we will have a shorter, 10 people like this, to serve in the army. And there it is.
Help me.
Shoot these all sorts of phantoms at night like 1,000.
Potatoes. S.
A rabid dog.
Pow papa. The potatoes are over. I'm starting to fire.
Arisa, have you joined us in private? To me more precisely. Welcome to the city officially now.
Let's like it.
The wax will get a shepherd's pie. It is created from potatoes as well as lamb. Seriously? Yes, that's a joke. There's the potato itself.
Take it.
A piece of me. Come on. Oh, I took it on a plate. Ah, I'm all. My hunger is full. I can't eat. Who wants to give to whom?
Are you making this sacred?
What are you throwing around? Potatoes are our most expensive.
Potatoes.
Oh yes, it's me.
Awesome. Can I take a picture?
Come on.
Let's click. 1, 2.
Do you see how many subscribers, yes, gathered? In general.
Staged a massacre. Look, I'm a dream.
Well, there was a potato with you. Be sure to subscribe, like, write comments, and also click on the bell to not miss new videos.